Hello, chicas and chicos. This is the cool chick underscore one. You can catch me at Twitter and Instagram at cool chick underscore ONG. Bringing you some food for your neurons and something for you to contemplate tonight as I give you a little truth and jest. So, earlier today, I was listening to a podcast with Megan Thee Stallion and Joe Budden. And actually, it was a very good interview. And I felt that Megan Thee Stallion just totally handled herself in the most professional, hot girl way that she could. But there were some very interesting things that was proposed by Mr. Joe Budden. Something that I found very interesting and things that I've been thinking about and contemplating for years. Now, there was something that Joe said to Megan, and basically he was referring to the lyrics of her song and the type of things that she talks about in her songs. So he said to her that her music demoralizes men and that she talks about getting paid. Now, he didn't say this in a negative tone. He said that it was very interesting to him, but I felt there was a little shade underneath it. That may have not been the intention, but it did kind of get me in my feelings. Because there is this thing in my head that I call good girls versus bad girls. And I feel that it is a male social construct. It is something that males have been doing since the beginning of time. And you can see it all over the Bible where the good girls are at odds with the bad girls. And this ideal of men having their cake and eating it too by having more than one woman. I mean, like Jacob had Leah and Rachel, right? And then Abraham had Sarah and Hagar, right? So we've always had this thing of the good girl, wholesome, the one that you can take home to mama, the one that you could take out in public. But then you have the bad girl who's going to fulfill your needs and help you get your freak nasty on in the middle of the night where no one can see. Okay? So, what I noticed about what Joe Budden was saying to Megan was, oh, the folks are even coming at you about twerking. And Megan had an excellent response for him. She told him that, yes, men are so funny. Men like twerking on Friday, but they don't really care for twerking Monday, which is that they want to party all weekend, but then on Monday, they want to go to work and be a professional man out in the professional world. Okay? And then Megan responded to Joe Budden with, men don't really know what they want. That's why I tell them what I need, what she needs, what she wants, and how they have to pay her for it. So it is so strange, and I wish good girls and bad girls would get it, see the game, and get together, band together, and stop fighting against each other. Okay? Because some men, not all men, I know there are some men that I know that are good friends of mine who are very loyal to their wives or their girlfriends, girls that they've been in a relationship for a long time, as far as I know, and they have never allowed me to see anything other than that. I know some couples out there have been together for years and they seem like they're loyal to each other. However, I have had conversations and I have come across men who they have a wife at home, but they're out on a job, they're out in the streets, they're out in the club, whispering sweet nothings to girls out there at work, in the streets, at the club, at the strip club, basically trying to get their freak nasty on. Also, call from Lawrence Tina. Sorry, got a little something going on back there. I'm so sorry. So as I said, we have these guys who want to have their good girl at home, raising their kids, and yet they want to roll up in the strip club, maybe get a little, they watching, quote unquote, the freaks, but yet they thinking about how they can get their freak nasty on with one of the freaks. Okay? So I don't know what that is all about. I mean, like from the very beginning of time when Adam told God, oh, it was that woman you gave me when he ate from the tree of knowledge and God told him not to do that. Okay? And he tells God, oh, this woman that you gave me made me do it. Which I don't think that was the case at all. I think Adam was just weak. Eve told him to eat that apple, and he was afraid that he may not get any vajayjay later on that night. So he went ahead and ate the apple. Instead of telling God he was just weak, he tells God, oh, this woman you gave me. And I feel like men have been punishing women ever since. Okay? So, just like I said, I really think about these things and contemplate these things even back when I was married. Okay? Yeah, I was married before, but it was a long time ago. Okay? So, even when I was married, it was crazy because before I was married, me and my husband, we used to do all these little risque things. We would go out to the beach, or I would roll up on his job with nothing but a trench coat on, and we would have a good time and whatnot. However, once we were married, everything changed, and I didn't understand that. And he was like, "Oh, you're my wife now." When I said, "Well, oh, okay, let's roll up to the beach. Let's roll out to the beach." No, you're my wife now. I mean, like, dude, what does that mean? Oh, you suffering from a little Madonna whore complex? It's crazy. It's crazy, right? So even he would he never actually asked me to do a menage, and you know the rest. He didn't ask me. However, he would like throw these hints around that he had been in one before and that sort of thing. But he became so upset when I asked him, what is the difference between two girls and a guy and two guys and a girl? Oh, honey, he went crazy. Okay, he went crazy. Oh, you want another man? Oh, you want another dude? No, I don't want another man. No, I don't want another dude. You satisfy me, boo. You satisfy me. Okay? But what I am asking you, what is the difference? there is a lot of hypocrisy in that. Okay? So getting back to the point is that guys will have the wife at the home taking care of the kids, and then they want to go out in the streets and get their little freak nasty on. Okay? But they don't like the fact that, the freak nasty girls are coming up. They becoming rappers. They're making a name for themselves. They're changing the game. They're talking about getting paid. You want it dirty. You want it nasty. You're going to have to pay for it. Okay? And I don't understand why men are not liking that. They're calling them hoes. They're calling them thoughts. That's trashy. Why are you rapping about stuff like that? But no one says anything to guys when they talking about, shooting places up, capping Negroes, how many women they have, getting brain, getting dome. That seems to be okay. But when a female, females like Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, if we go back in the day to, Trina and Lil' Kim, talk about, oh, you want it dirty? You want it nasty? Oh, you gonna have to pay. Okay? There seems to be problems with that. There seems to be issues with that. But I love it. I love that these girls are saying, hey, you want to get with me? This is what you are going to have to do. Okay? And men just can't seem to handle it, I remember one time I was listening to a comedy skit from Earthquake. And what Earthquake was talking about is that when men are young, they want to run around and they want to F hoes. Okay? But when they get old, they want to sit on the couch with the good girl and pat her on the leg, right? And I thought about that really, really, really hard, okay? I thought to myself, why am I trying to live up to these good girl expectations only to sit next to a dude in my 50s, sit next to a dude who has a dingaling, a slinky for a dingaling? Okay? Why would I be aspiring for that or to that? Now, I may not be a spring chicken, and yes, I admit that I'm a nice aged fine wine. But at my age, I still don't want a slinky. I still want a joystick. A nice joystick. Okay? So, like I said, for these dudes who think they can just have their cake and eat it too, you pay. You pay for that home that your wife is in and your kids are in, or your girlfriend, your fiance, or number one, the number one girlfriend. You pay for that. I don't know why you would think that you would not have to do that on the freak nasty side too. Because the old people always said you have to pay to play and you have to pay the cost to be the boss. And if you can't do that, boo, then you just need to get tossed. So that's it for tonight. This is Cool Chick _1, aka Miriam Denise Pollock. Check me out on Instagram and Twitter at Cool Chick _1, and you spell the one out, ONE. And I'll talk to you chicos and chicas next time. Bye bye.